Hello and welcome back. I'm People Joe and this is Iron Roads. If there's one thing for certain, it is more trains today. So, we spent a lot of time last time figuring out how all of this works. I think it will be very interesting to get to a conclusion of how everything needs to be related, but for right now, this is fine because we have what we need. We need to get our trains assembly. So there's some people waiting and wanting to go to the stone quarry. That's fine. We just have to separate them out so that they can actually get to the train assembly as well as to the train assembly rest. Oh, the train assembly workers want to go over here. Okay, so they're being cute. You know why they're being cute? Because we haven't built a tunnel yet. That's not a problem. Let's throw a tunnel in here because a tunnel is effectively a bridge just in reverse. Otherwise, I wouldn't have minded putting a bridge across any of this stuff. But this is fine. This is just fine. Let's build something. Let's make this one 4 because we can. And let's make this one also 4. Guess what? Also because we can. Then we're going to build some stuff. The first stuff is just going to go this way, then this way, and then if we do this, guess what? Those are all connected. We don't want that. We don't want that for sure. So let's take that out. Pause. Take that out. Oh, it actually didn't do the weird thing. Oh, cool. I like that a lot. There's a bridge. Can I build a bridge over this? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Apparently a bridge and a tunnel both works. I would prefer seeing the trains, so I'm going to leave this to be a bridge. I am totally okay with that part. Yeah, sure. No, we're going to go with that. Deal with it. I will probably regret something here later, but for right now, this is exactly what I wanted it to do. So that's what we're going to go with. Go there, go there, go down here. Sure, continue on with the stuff that we effectively already did last time, which is just make it look like this. Can we put a tunnel right next to you just so we have both kind of seen? We can, but you actually have to do it right. There's a tunnel now. Cool. X, take this one off. R, run the rail round here and then here, and now you're pretty much exactly where you need to be. Almost. You still have to set up the stuff. Okay, we're gonna go that way and that way just to be sure nobody tries to be cute with any of those connections. So that's good. Well, this should be pretty simple because at this point there's not that much left to do. Add another service. We're gonna start from train assembly rest to, you guessed it, train assembly. Very good. Okay, train, the usual. Give me 2 carriages. Oh, we don't have train parts. Ah, yes. Where is the best place to take some off? Well, I would say these guys. So let's pause here, click on that guy, sell, confirm, then click on that guy and sell, confirm. Gives us 2 trains that we can now run on this side, and then we can expand everything once we have the train parts running, which is really what we care about here. You don't have trains, so we're going to add 1 or 2. Add carriage. Yes, please. Copy this one. Yes, please. That's all of the trains purchased or gotten to or doing the thing. And congratulations, you have created your first train parts. Woohoo! I'm excited. Connect train assembly. Yep, that sounds good. Show task. We need to make mayor's seat. Travel time from here to there is way too long. That is actually a pretty cool contract. I kind of like that. Let's see. Now we have 36 train parts. Great. I don't feel like we have to maximize anything here because honestly, well, oh, we do. Because these numbers matter. Oh, I like that. You are forced. You are focused. You are required, inclined, incentivized. Let's go with that word. You are incentivized to do this the right way. Actually, there's one thing I'm curious now because I can see it here. Can I do this? No, you cannot do a station diagonally. Station can only be this way. That's fair. Okay, so we're getting train parts in. Wonderful. We don't have any extra people waiting here. That's fine, but now we have 80 train parts to do something else with. That sounds good. First, let's go to research. The Sirius. Yes, please. I need that one unlocked because it's twice the speed of all the other people. And I do wonder, what is the thing? There's too many The hints are a little annoying now. They get in my way, but that's fine. That's my problem. It's not a you problem. That's a me problem. I wanna be able to read this. No, just go over here. This is better. Target travel time 353 minutes. The maximum acceptable travel time as set up by the game. Average travel time is ridiculous. Arrivals in the last hour 3. Mole miners rest. Down here. Okay, so my first guess on this one is, okay, let's solve this by adding a dedicated train run on both sides. I don't know how many platforms we need. We have 3 there. Platform is too long. Okay, a platform only costs 1 platform token. I think that is interesting. I like that. I wasn't sure about that. And you want to go from Mercy Shore. No problem. Okay. If we want to start from out here, I'm guessing if I build anything out here, build platform over water, near an active town. Okay, you can't do it right there. Don't really want to use that part, so I am thinking we will build it like this. Okay, then get me a little bit of rail. That's fine. Honestly, if we're gonna go out this way and I want to go high speed, I would like to bridge all of this. That's fine. I don't mind that the height difference actually doesn't matter here. I don't mind that one bit. But I do mind that I just did something a little bit stupid. So let's see if we can take this one back. We're gonna take the whole bridge out if that's why you want to do it. Okay. I would like to run this. You cannot intersect bridges. Okay. Okay. Figure out what your actual plan here is before you do anything else stupid. You have to go all the way out over here. This is your shortest run. And if you want to go across one way or another, you probably need to go across here or there. It really doesn't matter. Just do it. Okay, I will just do it. Perfect. There's your bridge that's going to connect you from A to B. You need to then go probably this route. I feel like speed is affected by straightness of the track that you're building here, and because of how long this track is going to be, I am planning on not going wild on what's it called, turns, because the trains make care to run a relatively straight line, and that is totally fair and totally fine. So let's go across here. That looks good. I like the sound that the thing makes when you do the thing. You would go here, and because we are still going high speed, we're going to go across here. The thing that I don't know, which I'm actually kind of excited, and I'm starting to ask myself if what I'm doing here is actually going to be useful, is the thing that I don't know. This was stupid, because if you're already going to turn here, you may as well make this a 1 diagonal run, and that will be much better. You're right. You're right. Of course you're right. Of course you are. Don't worry. We're going to run from right here all the way up there, and then we're going to see if can we upgrade this to a bridge? We cannot upgrade it to a bridge. Okay, but we can do this for sure. Then we can bridge it. I don't want a tunnel. Tunnel's boring. And now we have everything kind of connected. Where are we going to double track this? Probably somewhere in the middle piece here. But I don't know 100% where exactly that is yet. But we just care about the travel time from Mercy Shore to Mole Miners. That has to be less than 180 minutes, which hopefully that translates to it has to just be a direct line with a super fast train. So let's see if that assumption is right. Let's add a service with this thing. We're going to go from Mercy Shore all the way to Mole Miners Rest. I think that is the thing that we want to do. Very good. Buy a train. I want this guy. I want a 1, 2, 3 carriages. Maybe that's what we're going to start with. Cost me 10 train parts. We definitely have those. And let's see how... Oh, that train is so fast. Look at that guy. It's just like... I'm going to go there. Cool. What's the travel time here? Buddy, Power status, good. Maintenance periods, hours till maintenance costs something. Nothing, actually. Hours until maintenance do something. Space is filled, 20 out of 20. You're doing great. Jump to service. You're also doing great. Heading to Mercy City at 67, 66. It just turned. 67. And it's not slowing down. Slower than that. Also, why are you guys being difficult out here? Didn't I did give you good instructions. You just don't like them. Unstick you. Okay, get out of here. Everyone else should be fine. Cool. Don't know how long they were stuck there, but they're no longer stuck. It's going down. Average travel time is down to 7:53. I don't know that I can do it much faster than what it's currently actually running as, so let's see what it goes down to when that guy comes through. Currently 5,346. Why is it different? Mole Miners Rest. It is the right place. That's what I needed. But those numbers, don't love it. I don't love what those numbers are actually trying to tell me right now, but there is that. So 25, 26, 51. I have a feeling it is the average time that I have to worry about here. And if it's the average travel time, there we go. Recent average travel time across for passengers originating at Mercy Shore and traveling to Mole Miners Rest, including waiting time. Waiting time is the problem. If the waiting time is included in this, we cannot do just what I have here. Actually have to expand it to have a lot more trains than what I currently have allowed on here. So we're gonna upgrade that. And that's fine. It's not really a problem. It's just something that I wasn't fully expecting, but nothing we can't solve. So let's do this. We just have to run all the way up here. Perfect, because we do have the space that we need to make this happen. That all feels good. Last one over here, and then you can connect right in there. Beautiful. Get you to understand that you have to go that way, and you have to go that way. Should be pretty simple. We do need no blocking zones, otherwise the trains are going to be stupid. I am pretty certain of that, so we put one in there just in front of the station and one in here, also just in front of the station, and there's more than enough room for enough trains to do their thing. Okay. Trains. It will be this one, I believe, because, yep, you're the good one. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that many. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Can we actually get it down to the number that I need? That is an excellent question, and I have no idea. I just know that we saw it earlier as low as 700. We had a 700, unless I didn't read a number there, but we had it pretty low. It's just not quite doing the things that I wanted it to do. While that is updating and doing its thing, I think it's not a terrible place to just fix all the other places that have too long wait stations sitting there. All right, let's start here. There is trouble. The stadium is fine. Let's click here because it's probably easier to read. Nope, it doesn't tell me the current needs. Oh, they're actually not all connected. Should I? Should I connect all of them? Is that a thing? Do I have to build a full network? Can I not just do point-to-point connections here? Because clearly nothing over here is actually currently connected to anyone. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Why is that sleepy cat symbol showing up? I don't know what that was supposed to mean. I like it. I kind of like this. Did we get to stars? No, we're actually doing worse than what we did before. All right, travel time is 28. Okay, we have to upgrade our whole system. I like it. You know what that means? Rethink things. All right, let's run this a little slower than what we're used to, and let's start fixing the things that are wrong. So, you would like to go to Mole Miners Rest, just 5. Neptunia has a lot of capacity that we can increase here. Passenger 4 Power Workers Rest also have stuff. I like that a lot. We're gonna how much are you gonna refine here? Well, we have a lot of room. Can we go through that? Yes, we can go through that building. Very good. Since we can go through that building, we will go through that building, and I will turn us... I just want to go straight out of here. That's really all I cared about. And then you go there, and you cannot... Bridge is too short. You suck. I just wanted you to connect to the thing. That's fine. You're just going to have to make a little twirly twirl over there. And you're still going to get us to the place that I want. This is the station. No, the direction that we need to go. This is not really the thing that I wanted. That will work. This will go up here. And then there's not necessarily a blocking situation here, but they can just pretend that there is. All right, great. So let's fix this first. We have 75 people that want to move, which means the service... This one doesn't have any stops, so just delete it. Otherwise, it's just confusing. We need to go from Neptunia to Merrill Shore, or whatever it's called. Okay, first we're going to add a carriage to all of these, and then I think we're going to add at least 2 trains. All right, let them run, and hopefully that solves at least the first part. This train is responsible for getting people to Neptunia, but also to get people to the Workers' Rest for the power station, and I think we're doing okay. The fast trains show up every once in a while. That's good. Has this one... No, nothing really has improved on that one yet. We're in the thousands, but we're still not really quite where I wanted it to be. But those trains are starting to keep up with things, but Neptunia is a little bit overloaded. But the numbers here are smaller. This is what we wanted. The problem is once you go lower in your numbers, you're actually increasing numbers elsewhere. As you can see, the workers for the mole city are actually increasing. There's 29 people waiting now, 10 people still waiting. And now we're actually getting to a reasonable number out here. But I don't see... Oh, idiot. Darn. Go over here. You cannot do this. All right. Just get out of there. Move it. This is the blocking junction where I was trying to do something fancy, but it's not quite working the way I need it to work. So if I take you away, if I then take you away, and cannot do that. Gosh, can I unstick you? You at least get out of the way then. That's great. Have you popped down here? Very good. You can cross this. That's what I want. You can cross this. That's what I want. Very good. And then I need a bridge to cross this friend. Very good also. I don't like how this looks. I know that doesn't really matter, but let's make that a little better. Make another bridge call. There you go. Much more beautiful. Look at that. It actually looks like a thing now, although this is a it doesn't matter. Leave it alone. It's not important. Now the trains can actually go through there. That's what I wanted them to do. I don't think we have enough trains to actually run all the people out that we want to run out here, but let's see here. There's 10. Okay, they were picked up. Very good. Nobody is waiting here at Mercy Shore anymore, just to point that out. We have enough trains for all of that stuff. But let's triple check there. Nope, there's just another 10 going that way. Cool. People over here, also, same thing, doing a great job. Trains arriving too late over here, on-time arrivals. Why? Why are these guys too slow? Average wait time feels like you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that one yet, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But this train technically is taken care of pretty well. We just have to take them to the right places. Anyways, Neptunia. Okay, what is this one? Passengers for the power station. Okay, power station has all of this sitting here. There's people that want to go to Mole Miners Rest, which probably translates to there are people here that want to go to Mole Miners Rest, and people in other places that also want to go to Mole Miners Rest. I just have to take a really long track to get out there, and we don't want that. Okay, let's start combining some networks then, because I don't want people to have to go all the way down to Mole Mines to make it all the way back here. And then the mole mines also have a really slow transportation setup, which is not conducive to anything here. So track that way, bridge that way, track this way again. And we actually accidentally already connected there, which is wonderful. And then let's do effectively the same thing here. You can come down here. You would go all the way down here. I'm really just trying to increase our capacity here a little bit, and we'll see how things go once we're done with them. You have to go this way. No, this way. And this way, just so we know where stuff is supposed to go. So now we can do power workers rest to mole miners rest. Let's see if that's gonna work. Power workers rest to mole miners rest. That's not the right thing that you're trying to connect to, is it? Mole miners rest. Nope, that is the right thing you're trying to connect to. Good job. I'm proud of you. I obviously wasn't sure. Power miners rest to mole miners rest. Beautiful. It is relatively long, so I don't mind getting one of the faster trains on this one. Give me 3 carriages, because why not? Copy that one and let it do its thing. Okay. Is that going to reduce the people that we have here? What's the snail? Power station. Power station is the next one that needs stuff. No. Okay. Okay. Waiting too long. I don't like it. And you have a lot of fuel sitting here. That's probably a good thing. that one is hard to answer. But it looks like we're doing better here, but there's too many people available for the power station. If there's too many people available for the power station, I think there's a simple solution here. We'll just build 2 separate track systems, because yeah, it looks like the loading and unloading is actually pretty slow. Okay, pause. Delete. And I appreciate that the game doesn't just freak out because I'm deleting a couple little things here and there. Makes my life a little easier. I want this one away, and this one away. Very good. The inside track, actually, let's fix this a little more holistically. This is the inside track that we're going to use. You will actually end up being part of this. You will be part of all of this. Then I need 2 stations, or 2 platforms, I suppose. One here. One here. You're not doing it right because you don't have enough room anymore. You are correct. X that one out. We need 2 platforms, and hopefully this one still counts if I put it in this range. Yes, it does. Very good. And then we can actually make all of this happen relatively independently, but also at the efficiently enough. So you would go there. No, you wouldn't. Okay. you did it wrong again. Good job. Let's do this side first, because this is the inner loop, and then we will have an outer loop, as you probably would have guessed. You go there, there. That's the inner loop of the trains that we already had on here. Very good. This is going to be the opposite, excuse me, X. I do like that there's keyboard shortcuts here. But you would go up. You would go up twice here, down, and then move it all around. I think this is where you actually want it to be. Got it. Doesn't even have to move the rest of the track around. Isn't that wonderful? So now the trains that we have are individually separated again, which means everyone should be able to do the things that they feel like they need to do. And I have a feeling one of our trains is currently being unhelpful in taking directions, or move in the right direction down here. There we go. You are probably the troublemaker. Get out of here. Better. Any other troublemakers right now? No. Okay. Trains waiting too long. That is, waiting too long. That is fine. Trains are doing the thing. We just have to look at this now. We have the power station still getting filled up. Okay. Let's look at the power station line. It would be from, what's the sign? It's the power triangle, and then the lightning bolt and the thing, or power workers rest and power station. Okay. Power workers rest and power station. Apparently only 1 train currently. Let's fix that. and copy you twice, because it probably has a lot to do with the extra capacity that we have on the lines just before this. So let's see if we can improve that. We did get this down to 180. That's amazing. And then we still have the... Oh, now down to 140. Interesting. I don't know how we're supposed to reduce that much more than what we already have, but that's fine. Looks like we got everyone picked up from here. That's good. Trains arriving late. That's not great. We have a lot of fuel. We have some people there. Average wait time is not very big. Not really sure what it complains about. You're good. You're good. Okay. Now you're good. All right. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. This one is still not good enough. On-time arrivals is just... Why is it so low? I don't... This one is weird, because we are picking everyone up, but they must be stuck in other places at the end. Yeah, some more parts pretty much everywhere, but there's a station. The station is okay. Neptunia grew again. Yeah, I don't know why this one is being so slow. Okay. Well, with everything that we have now, what do you think is the next thing that you should do? We're going to look at this. What is your problem? We are good on this. We are good on this. Turn all town statuses green. Okay. We do have to fix all the trains. Got it. Honestly, that shouldn't be hard. We may actually get this done right now. The trains here. Stone, Miners, Rest is the Inter Milan sign. Let's see if we can get that. It should be this one. Is this... I don't know, but copy. Give me a couple more. I don't know that we need more carriages because there's not that much frequency. Then this one down here with the red symbol. Okay. Not this one, not this one. Is it this one, maybe? Train assembly is that stuff. This. All right. Just copy a couple more. Let them run for a little bit and see if that turns most things green. I still don't know why this one is red, because maybe the info can tell me something. Expand town for 20 of those. Interesting. I don't really want more. We are getting on time 85%, on time here 100%. Neptunia, almost nobody goes on time and the workers rest. I think that is telling me that I have to add a direct line to Neptunia at least, which is fine. It's already on the way, so we may as well make that happen if that is your main concern. I want something that's a little longer, and I don't think I can put long enough right here. Nope, I can't, so we're going to make something a little longer, and that's fine. Then rail. No, I do not want you to share a line with those guys. They're just greedy, and that's not going to work. So that can go here. Platform would be right next door. That looks good. There's not a ton of vehicles coming through here or people coming through here, so I'm just going to have a partially shared track. That should be fine. We're going to drive right on the right. That feels good. So now we're going to go from Tremblay Stadium to Neptunia and see if that's going to solve all our problems. New service. Add Tremblay Stadium to Neptunia. Got it. Buy a train. I don't think we need the super fast train on this one, but I do want 2 carriages and copy. All right. Collect some stuff because we can. You didn't set up the no blocking zone. Got it. Need to do this, and here I just need to do this. Okay. You're the stuck one. Unstuck you. Very good. Drive. Do you think we're going to turn that one green? Or is it still going to be a problem? Because technically the people that are there, leaving from here, going to Neptunia, can still make it to Mercy Shore on a relatively straight shot. So that's that. But yeah, we just have to increase our on-time arrivals. Why is it so low? 39%. doesn't feel right because we do pick up everyone. So 46 already increased. 61 perfect. Get a little more green. Mercy Shore, what is your... It's not a problem. We are at 9 out of 11 now. Okay, perfect. So all we have left is these guys. It's... This one is red, this one is red. Those are the last two stations. What is your problem? You just need to be bigger. Okay, that should be an easy fix. Is that... Which one is that? It's the Inter Milan sign, this one. Okay. Honestly, 2 more trains should hopefully be enough to solve that. At least that's the hope. We went down to 8 out of 11. Not all out of 11. And this will just be our second star, but I have high hopes that it's actually going to work. Actually, no. We're not able to keep up with the people that we have there. So here's what we're going to do. Pause really quick. We're going to sell all trains because I think that will be easier than what I wanted to do right now. Then I see that it also seems like it sold or it destroyed the route that I have, so that's a little annoying. But that's fine. Stone Miners Rest to Stone Quarry. Stone Quarry. Very good. I would like to buy train. This one is fine. 3 carriages, please and thank you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. That's all I wanted. Go. Make it work. Doesn't look like it has the trains that I just put on there. So something is still wrong. All right. You definitely need to increase the length here. So make sure that you have that. That looks good. And then 3 on there. That also looks good. Talking to our run again. I think it's this one. Yep, they all only have 2. I feel pretty confident that I gave them 3, but I'm seeing the error because they don't. So I did it wrong. Add the carriage, add that carriage, add this carriage. And then work? Are you gonna do it? We're at a 6 out of 11 again. That doesn't feel good, but at least this one is going down. That's great. So those 2 are probably getting solved. Waiting too long out here. There is... What is that? Your mole mines. Mole mines want to go down here. So this train... Oh. Ah. You see the problem? I see the problem. That's what they removed. I removed the wrong thing. That's really the issue here. It's not in there. I just did something stupid. That's fine. Mole Miners Rest to Mole Mines. There you go. Done that. By train. Give me 1, 2, 3 is fine. Confirm this and give me at least 4 of you. And then that should take care of those guys. Because they're already connected, I think all of them are probably affected by this, which is fine. I just have to refix everything, and once that happens, we should be in good shape. All right. Down here, we're still not keeping up with anything, so the quarry, where's the rock stuff? It should be this one. It's not really doing what I wanted to do, so let's add 2 more trains. We do have all the train parts that we could ever need, so this shouldn't be really a problem. Neptunia is just close to where I want you to be. This one is way below where I want you to be. And there are too many people just getting stuck there. I'm a little surprised by this, not gonna lie. I thought it will generally be relatively easy to make this all happen. But it looks like, well, it's very possible that my problem was that I actually did something stupid, just briefly, and now we just have to catch up with things, which is fine. There's fuel. Fuel wants to go up there, but it's not going fast enough. There's some fuel sitting here, so let's upgrade that fuel train, actually. Power station. Power station's this one. 3 trains. Would you mind adding a carriage to you? Do we have enough room for that? We probably do. And then this one. Then this one's long. The other ones are short. Great. Great. Remove that carriage. Add a carriage here. And get me 2 more of you. Maybe that will be fine. That one loves me. That one loves me. This one also loves me now. Good. Waiting too long is still not able to go do the thing that I want you to do. Do we need to double this up? Oh, that's interesting. You see this? The loading and unloading is taking too long. That is extremely interesting, not gonna lie. We have too many trains on here. That's telling me that my current setup doesn't work. Okay, let's try a double station thing shenanigan. All right, get those people out of here. Let's take this out. This is fine. You cannot really delete things that a train is on. I don't mind that. Let's take this out. There you go. We're probably going to need that anyways, and you go this way. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try it. You cannot build platforms, towns without purchasing the land first. Interesting. You're just making this complicated for no reason, aren't you? Okay, we're just going to go here and here, and we're going to remove all of this. There you go. And the town build around us. That's not my fault. Okay. Rail. This will be our out. Easy enough. You will be our way back in. I don't know that this is going to work, but it feels like right now I have a problem of capacity of how many trains I can actually service at a time, which I think the answer is not enough, which is what we're running into here. So you go there, you go there. I need my special signs. First one is go this way, go that way. Very simple. The second one is don't block any of this. It's one way. It really doesn't matter. You are not wrong. I just like to keep this nice and clean. Okay, that's fine. My trains are there. I'm gonna pick the open platform. There's a lot more trains running on here than I think there should be. That is a little interesting, but look at that. They actually did pick up all the people. It's just 800. 2 stars. I did it. Okay, this is a fun game. I have no idea if we... wow, you can actually go increase this now by growing your city and getting to higher outputs in a bunch of different places. I appreciate that for the 3rd star. Are we going to get to that? I think we could. I don't know if I will, or if we should move on to the next campaign. I'll think about if I want to continue this, because usually 3 and dones are not a bad thing. But I'm glad I tried this, because this game is difficult enough and easy enough and super simple to understand and follow that everyone can have fun with this. And for just 11 bucks, that's not a bad place to go. So I am very okay with that, and we are slowly but surely maxing out the capacity of what this network can handle. And if I want to go bigger, I have to change things. So let me know what you think about this game down in the comments. Good, bad, mediocre. If you're not scared of the design, the color scheme of this game, I think you can have a lot of fun. So thanks for sticking with me this long. And yeah, we'll see what the future holds. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.